Hello, tarot friends. Welcome back to my channel, Tantra and Tarot with Kelly. Today, we're going to be talking about the Pisces full moon, which is exact September 10th, 2022 at 3:59 a.m. Mountain Time at 18 degrees of Pisces. We're going to do a reading today, and we're going to be using the Botanica Occulta Tarot, along with some other decks, the Moonology deck, the I Ching deck, and also the Archetype deck. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start shuffling, and let's talk a bit about this moon cycle. First off, I'd like to go ahead and remind people to go ahead and please subscribe if you haven't already. It does help me grow as a channel, and I really appreciate your support. So this moon cycle is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter, and I'd like to see it as the use your illusion moon. So visualizing your world and how you want it to be. Pisces is represented by the fish, and it is mutable water and misty-like energy that allows for dissolving of the old and invention of the new. Pisces rules the 12th house, which is the last house in this cycle, and it is a reflection of all the previous cycles that we've had up to this point. So you may be feeling like you're reflecting on goals that you set back in March when the sun was in Pisces. All right, I'm going to cut the deck here. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Paladin, which is a special card for this deck. So we will take a look at that here further in a second. What does this moon cycle feel like to me? Well, the Pisces full moon conjunct Neptune feels like mysticism, magic, and creativity. It contains more spiritual downloads than other moon cycles. And so listen to your higher power or self and see what those messages are that you should be receiving at this time. They could be messages of personal truth that come through the crown chakra or the heart chakra. And my suggestion is to go ahead and just flow with that energy. You may feel a little bit more emotional than usual, or you may feel like this energy is similar to walking into a misty forest or a cloud. So watch out for getting lost in that illusion. And use your illusion to your best ability to dream up what it is that you want to move forward on in this next cycle. So let's see here. I just have a couple more to grab. I'm going to get one from this archetype deck. Okay, wants to be that one. So yeah, it's definitely a time for reflection as well, because we have Mercury that is stationing to go direct right now in Libra. So it's a time for making good choices, reflecting on that which we've done in this past cycle, and understanding the differences between fear and love, and dissolving any of that pain of the recent past. So that could be helpful for this time frame. Let's see here. We're going to do two cards from the I Ching, and we got a first card and a second card. Okay, we got 1 and 2. All right, so let's take a look at what we have. Our main energy is let's see here. It's the 7 of Wands, and then we have a past, a present, and a future. The bottom of the deck, I have the Page of Swords. The past energy is the 10 of Pentacles. Present energy, 5 of Swords. Future energy, 3 of Cups. The animal spirit card we have for this moon cycle is the Fire Ant. The archetype card I have is Shapeshifter, which is very interesting because I feel like that also came out during the Aquarius full moon reading. So we are still working with this energy. The Moonology card I have here is Time to Breathe Out, Disseminating Moon. And the 2 I Ching cards I have are number 61. I believe that is Inner Truth. And number 46, which I feel like it says Ascension here, but I think it's like Rising Up or something similar to that. All right, so we'll look more about those in a minute. But let's talk a bit about what we have for these cards. I do want to look up what that Palladian card means in this special deck here, so we can get a feeling for that energy. This deck is all based off of flowers, and so it's really beautiful. Actually, I got it It came in the mail from Ukraine, so it's really special. Okay, the Palladian is a long-lived orchid, and it's a symbol of all sorts of different things here. The classic meaning is a gentleman, a benefactor, reliable support, devotion, and dedication to the idea. So I really like that for using the illusion. So staying dedicated to your dreams, staying dedicated to what it is that you are creating at this time, using your inner magic to build that that dream world for yourself that becomes the reality. So yeah, so what does that mean though? So, well, we have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is the main energy, says that we're definitely defending what it is that we have at this time, defending our actions and feeling like we must stand up for ourselves. Standing up for the things that are important to you will help you manifest that that bigger dream that you have for yourself. However, if you feel like it could be a little bit argumentative at this time, then just being mindful of how much you actually have to defend. Sometimes we can quietly defend our position by having good boundaries and sticking to our plan. I know with Pisces energy, it can be easy to just continue to flow and not have those boundaries that are necessary for growth. Perhaps learning what those are in new areas of your life will help you expand into reality and bring those dreams alive. The past energy of the Ten of Pentacles says that maybe this these past few weeks for us, we have had that enjoyment of having it all. And if this is your dream, if you aren't quite there yet, what is having it all to you? What does that mean? For some people, it may mean that we have like a wife and or a husband and children and a house with a fence and a dog and all of that stuff. But maybe for somebody else, it means that their dream is being alone on the road and having their own van and driving and seeing all these different sights. And so what it is that makes you happy is different for everybody. And so understanding what that is, and hopefully you've experienced some of that in the recent past, but as we're moving into this moon cycle, really understanding what's going to bring you that feeling of happy self, happy home, regardless of whatever that home looks like to you, regardless of what that family life looks like to you, could be different for everyone. And in the center of the reading, which I find to be interesting for this moon cycle, is that we do have the Five of Swords. So there may have been some arguing going on. There may be some arguing that you're doing in your own head as you're trying to determine this dream world of your own and how you want to bring that into a reality. You may not feel like you either A, deserve it, or B, you're going to be able to get it. So you're wanting to win at all costs. When we have the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords together, there may be some arguing that's going on in the fact that you're going to be standing your ground, wanting to defend and win that which is either in your heart or on your mind. And if it's becoming a battle of sorts, trying to find the inner peace within, we have the Fire Ant card here. And the Fire Ant card shows that all of these ants, they're looking towards this center here where there's a fire. And that is, we're bringing more fuel to the fire. So say this is some kind of drama and everyone's watching. How do we dissolve the drama? How do we dissolve this sharp energy and get into more of a loving way? We have the Three of Cups in the future, which says we should be enjoying ourselves and celebrating and feeling happy. But if that is not how you're feeling, then maybe there are some energies that you need to move through, as far as perhaps jealousy or blaming others, or feeling like you have to keep arguing your point for whatever reason. Can't always convince everybody else of our point of view. And if you find yourself doing that, then maybe you need to let go of your point of view, or just stop arguing it in the idea of trying to win. Some battles, there are no winners. Some battles, we must just walk away with our dignity, and that is the better way to move forward. So if you feel like you want to leave this fire behind, leave this drama behind, gather what it is that you still have of your own self-worth, and move forward into something that is way happier, that is highly supported at this time. You may need to speak your truth in doing so. We have the Page of Swords at the bottom. So just be mindful of how you do that, as to not burn bridges and to keep the peace. If the peace is impossible to keep, then keep your own inner peace and find a cool place to settle down and relax. We have a disseminating moon here. So as the energy grows and becomes very heightened and emotional, remember that we will crest that hill and then it will disseminate. So there is a time and a place for everything, and letting the drama go by if it has to. You can be this shapeshifter energy. You can be the one to make the change that says, you know what, I'm just not in the mood to argue right now. So just let it be, let it go. I feel good about where I'm at. I can quietly stand my ground without needing to loudly state my case, and find that the solution is just as easy to come towards, rather than being over the top, perhaps. And so this says, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything, shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So being careful of that ego involvement. We do feel more of the collective unconscious during this time. So you may be feeling different levels of other people's energy. You may be feeling extra compassion for those who are having a hard time. You may be feeling loving towards somebody that maybe you were upset with before. So allowing that to flow, allowing that forgiveness to flow, if that's what needs to happen, is excellent. And still thinking of things in a new and different way, and how you can move forward and find that peace and happiness within yourself, if that in fact is your goal. So let's read a little bit more about this fire ant. And let's see here. It is a fire element. Here we are. Okay. So it says, fire ant, aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. And that doesn't sound very Piscean. One of the rulers of this lunation is Jupiter, and that is in Aries. It's somewhat more of an Aries thing. It says, fire energy flares up without us noticing. It is the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse, which is somewhat what we have of this Five of Swords energy, just roundabout in your head, thinking it over and over again, arguing with the person in your mind. So how do we exit that energy? How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend that the heat isn't getting to you. You'll be feeling extra sensitive at this time as well. It says, when in balance, thoughtful, disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excessive heat, gossips. Bring into balance, solo time, walks at night, which would be beautiful during this full moon energy, that you have this beautiful moon in the sky, and just it's lighting the path, lighting your way, feeling lighter, getting out into the shadowy realm at night, and allowing your mind to drift, and pulling that unconscious and subconscious energy up so that you do understand it in a meditative way, can be very helpful. And it could help release some of this heightened energy in a way that you can find peace and happiness, and perhaps get together with a small group of people and enjoy your time. So let's go ahead and look a little bit more about these I Ching energies. Let's read number 61, which is inner truth. All right, number 61. It says here, centering in truth. Wind above, lake below. If you can see that, there we are. All right. Centering in truth involves becoming conscious of the relationship between your heart and the circumstances of your life. This requires connecting with the fundamental wisdom that is within you. within other people and within all nature. Truth becomes power when you let go of prejudice and make yourself receptive to the world as it really is. This kind of inner transformation can produce a remarkably influential person, but it is difficult to achieve in the distracting modern world of false messages and fake friendships. Some of this drama. It is achieved only by those who cultivate a genuine openness of the way things are and possess a willingness to see into the heart of things rather than just merely looking at appearances. So really using that compassion, looking within somebody's soul, finding their inner truth, which hopefully will be easier to see when you know your own inner truth. So here we are. Let's see here. Number 46. Number 46 is pushing upward. Earth above, wind below. Natural advancement is represented by growth in springtime. When new plant life pushes upward through the earth, much like during Pisces season, the emphasis is on upward motion, a movement from obscurity to influence, with growth that is supported by adaptability and an absence of obstacles. So moving into that misty cloud where we don't have any obstacles. It is just all in the ether and in the spiritual realm. Constant flexible growth is a key attribute of the plant pushing upward. This reading suggests a period of promotion and prosperity for you. The wise person in harmony with fate is sensitive but determined. Make a sincere effort to apply a determined effort against forces of inertia by bending around obstacles that arise. And we do see that with this 7 of Wands card here. By remaining tolerant and flexible, you'll retain the conscious innocence that best fuels growth and advancement. Willpower and self-control are necessary to manage growth properly, and an inner enthusiasm for life is what drives it. So lovely. So we're going to keep that enthusiasm high as we're dealing with any of these perhaps high energy situations that may pull us away from our center. So let's see what the changing lines are between number 61 and number 46, and we will read the special message that goes along with it. All right, so changing lines are number 1, number 3, number 5, and 6. So 1, 3, 5, and 6. So we'll look at lines 2 and 4. And so let's read lines 2 and 4 from number 61. Line 2 says, a clear, radiant unselfishness at the core of your being is a vital source of power and influence. It spreads as surely as ripples on a pond when a stone is tossed into the center. A sincere reliance on your own integrity generates supreme fortune, which is lovely. So how are you going to hold your fort quietly and have those gentle boundaries that allow for this power and influence in an unselfish way? So challenge number 1 there. And then line 4 says, to remain consistent with your own truth is not easy. To correct this, be like a horse that pulls the plow straight ahead, bearing its burden resolutely and refusing to glance sideways, even to its mate, while working in progress. Don't be distracted by trendy fashions and clicks. Instead, dig down deeply, and your field will yield a bountiful harvest. So don't be distracted by that which everybody's looking at that's pulling them away from their work. Doing your inner work, staying focused on it, will bring you the results you want, and it will bring you a sense of peace and relaxation that maybe other people didn't get because they were distracted by all the drama. So yeah, staying in that happiness, allowing for things to release and things to dissolve, allowing for forgiveness, and letting any of those illusions that you don't like go away, and creating those beautiful new illusions that are going to bring you the happiness and the joy that you deserve at this time. So yeah, please go ahead and join me afterwards. I'm going to be having an aura cleansing meditation where we will be sweeping away negative energies as they are connected with our energetic field. Thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you at the new moon in Libra. For our meditation today, we will be working on clearing our aura by making space. Please meet me in Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your energy slightly forward, like you are about to take a step. Pull your abdominals in and keep your chin parallel with the floor. You may use your mat if you prefer. During practice, we will be inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling with each shush. You may relax your eyes or slightly close them as it is comfortable for you. This meditation helps release negative energy that may be surrounding you and causing heaviness or pain. As we progress in the meditation, you can imagine specific situations that you are shushing away or general feelings that you no longer want to experience. We will do a shortened version, around 7 minutes, but feel free to extend as you are comfortable, up to 45 minutes. Start by taking a deep, natural inhale and exhale. On an inhale, step forward with the right foot, then press out the right hand and exhale with a shush sound, like you are sweeping the energy away from your body. Come back to center. Inhale, then step forward with the left foot and press out the left hand and exhale with a shush sound. Center. Inhale, and then step to the right with the right foot. Press out the right hand to the side. Exhale, shush. Center. Inhale, step to the side with the left foot and press out the left hand to the side. Exhale, shush. Back to center. Inhale, step backwards with the right foot and press the right hand to the back and exhale with a shush. Sweep the negative energy away from your body. Back to center. Inhale, step backward with the left foot and press the left hand to the back and exhale with a shush. Now we repeat. Step forward with the right foot and right hand. Shush, clear the aura. Step forward with the left. Shush. Step to the side with the right. Exhale, shush. Inhale, left side. Exhale, shush. Inhale, backward with the right foot. Shush. Sweep the negative energy away. Inhale, backward with the left. Shush. And continue. Inhale, shush. Inhale, shush. Inhale, shush. Inhale, shush. Inhale, shush. Inhale, shush. 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 Clear the aura. Sweep the negative away. Shush. 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 Now, come to your center. Put the right hand in the air and the left arm down. Open your heart to receive. Shower yourself with new, fresh prana and positivity. Open up your heart to receive. Then gently spin around counterclockwise to the left, slowly, for a minute or two. Breathe in deeply through your nostrils. Feel the fresh energy come into your open heart. Feel the space you've created in your aura. Continue to gently spin. Feel your open heart receive. Shower yourself with new, fresh prana and positivity. Now come back to Tadasana, mountain pose, and pause. If you still feel like you are spinning, press your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Then slowly release all the way down into Savasana. Open your heart to receive the positive energy and feel your body relax into the earth. You may stay here for as long as you're comfortable. Thank you for practicing with me today. The light within me sees the light within each of you. Namaste. Please subscribe to my channel for more Tantra and Tarot. Have a blessed and beautiful day.